Okay guys, so we're going to go through a few different instances where you guys might run into some problems that are only problems if you don't know the process of what you're trying to accomplish. So I'll start with this. When I unload, everything's working as it should, but let's pretend like you're parked on a decline, so the butt of the ambulance is really high up. Or let's pretend like the ambulance doesn't sit down like it should. Or let's pretend like there's a big pothole down here, so it's creating some unlevel ground. What happens is this. I go to let my legs down, and let's just say my legs are fully extended at this point. There's a weight sensor in the trolley, and those arms aren't going to come down until it senses that the weight has shifted to the ground. So if you're imagining this right, if the butt of the ambulance is really high up and you extend those legs and the legs still haven't hit the ground, that trolley is going to say, I'm still holding the weight, I'm not going to lower my arms down. Or you let your legs down on, when you're not, the butt of the ambulance is even, but there's a big pothole right here. So those legs still are not touching the ground, those arms aren't going to come down. If that happens, that's when you'll just come over to the side of the trolley, and all you're going to do is just hold your down arrow, because remember, we have green lights here, so I have power to everything. I'm just going to hold. Okay guys, if you ever run into an instance where you're going to load the cot and you come to your trolley but the arms are stuck up in the air, you're going to kind of be in a tough position because the cot won't go over these arms. You can't hit your down arrow because these lights are not green. But again, this is a very think through the process. I need to get my arms down. I'm going to press in on my manual dump. They start to leak down a little bit. I'm going to push them down the rest of the way. Now I can load just like I've always done. That should be very rare that you run into that occurrence, but if you run into that time where the arms are up, hold in the manual dump, push your arms down, and you're good to go.